90 Day Fiance has skeptics, but the other way's pregnancy test scene with Luke and Madeline felt super real to me. Warning. The following contains spoilers for the 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way episode. Crikey. Stream the episode with an HBO Max subscription, and read at your own risk. Almost all reality television shows are accused of being scripted or fake, and 90 Day Fiance is no exception. Over the years, fans have spotted cast members in the background of events they allegedly weren't present for, or even noticed continuity errors in arguments between couples. That said, there are moments when the show feels very real, like a recent scene with Luke Berry and Madeline Perez. While the couple previously engaged in a weird scene with a mysterious hand in the backseat that felt suspicious, the latest episode featured a scene that surprisingly felt all too realistic. I guess that's to be expected, given that the couple was discussing having second thoughts about marriage while waiting for the results of a pregnancy test. Doesn't get much more serious than that. Those who think 90 Day Fiance is scripted need to watch Luke and Madeline's pregnancy scare. I don't think I've ever seen a more sobering moment for a 90-day couple than Luke and Madeline sitting on a bed, waiting to read the results of her pregnancy test. Both had a 1,000-yard stare locked in place, presumably because of all the drama they'd endured thus far in their latest stint together. I noticed Luke's hair kept jumping between fixed and disheveled, possibly because he kept messing with it due to stress. Ultimately, the test was negative, which seemed to be a relief to both. The two can't agree on how to spend money, so I wouldn't imagine they'd come to terms on how best to raise a child. It felt like such a real moment, because in what world would either have wanted that pregnancy scare to air on television? They both looked terrified and upset, sitting on a bed, talking about a future together. At the same time, it was clear to me that they realized they might have made a terrible mistake. I'm not sure if Luke and Madeline will tie the knot, but based on this scene alone, I had the feeling the scare was a big wake-up call for at least one of them. What 90 Day Fiance cast members have said about the show being scripted? While there are former cast members on 90 Day Fiance who claim the show is fake, others have provided context. Tiffany Franco said the show isn't scripted, though producers guide couples on the topics they should discuss when they're on camera. This means talking about controversial or sensitive subjects, which can often lead to arguments, represent the truth of everything that occurred. I see this happen in shows like Big Brother, where lots of events are occasionally streamlined to give viewers who don't watch the live feeds context within the hour-long episode. Similarly, it would be impossible for the TLC crew to catch every moment couples share and broadcast it. All this to say, 90 Day Fiance is a complicated franchise. There are times when I feel a couple's entire storyline is legitimate and as real as possible, and other times, I feel a couple cooked up some excuse to bring TLC's cameras out to film them. When the show is at its real, however, it's fantastic, and this scene was a great showcase of that. HBO Max, plans start from $10.99 a month. HBO Max is the streaming home to the world of 90 Day Fiance and all of its spin-offs. Plans start at $10.99 a month basic with ads, and HBO Max subscription gives you access to thousands of movies, shows, documentaries, and more. View deal. 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way airs on TLC on Mondays at 8 p.m. ET. Skeptics should check it out to see what's next for Luke and Madeline, who I seriously doubt are going to make it down the aisle at this stage. Mick Joast is a content producer for Cinema Blend with his hand in an eclectic mix of television goodness. Star Trek is his main jam, but he also regularly reports on happenings in the world of Star Trek, WWE, Doctor Who, 90 Day Fiance, Quantum Leap, and Big Brother. He graduated from the University of Southern Indiana with a degree in journalism and a minor in radio and television. He's great at hosting panels and appearing on podcasts if given the chance as well.